вопрос о любви к себе. Понимаю, зачем это нужно. Даже помню еще, как это интересно. Но интерес к себе у меня пропал после рождения второго ребенка, дочки. Теперь все, что меня вдохновляет и интересует, это мои дети. Только их успехи меня радуют, только дочкины наряды, только учеба сына. Я понимаю, что это ненормально, что все должно быть сбалансировано. И от любви к себе моя любовь к детям не уменьшится. Но как начать вновь ухаживать за собой? Мне лень, мне не хочется. Я что-то для себя делаю только для того, чтобы не стыдно было выйти на улицу. Как вновь заинтересоваться собой? Как полюбить себя?
Hi, Tatiana. Laura here. And I just was listening to or reading your question, and I couldn't help but think about my own past experience as a mother, as bearing children, watching my body get bigger, watching all my time, changing diapers, taking care of them, catering to their needs, bathing them, feeding them, taking them to school, and that seemed to last for a long time. And I can indeed relate to the fact that sometimes we lose sight of our own spirit needs and our own personal needs and the beautiful aspects that we once had that we seem to have forgotten. And when that happened to me, because it did happen to me to some degree, I realized that I really didn't love myself at that moment so much as I used to when I was dating and playing the field or flirting before I got married and was really catering just to my boyfriend or my husband, where you keep yourself really pretty and looking nice. It's almost as if there's a different face of life. And I think your concerns and your questions are multifold. One is that you have taken on fully and completely conscious the job, the responsibility, the wonderful job and responsibility of bringing life into this planet. You have been gifted with children. And quite frankly, that is a most wonderful job. And I know that you love your children very dearly, so there is love in there. And you're just focusing all of it on them, perhaps. So that's a wonderful job, a very honorable job, and something that there's nothing wrong to focus all of your attention, because in fact you are a mother. That is your responsibility. That is your obligation. And it's a good one. It's a really, really good one. But in the meanwhile, start experimenting with taking care of yourself as well. If you have gained weight, then work a little bit with the mirror of the mind, visualizing your weight, and then imagine in the white frame that you're reducing a little at a time. Enough for you to begin to feel good about yourself, to begin to notice that your body is getting better. When you're carrying your children or playing with them, make it a point. Be mindful that you're exercising. Maybe you don't have time to go out and exercise every day, but I know children keep us really busy and active. So put a little bit more effort with playing with them in a more energetic way, where you can really begin to work your body out a little bit and begin to see how it's making a difference with your tone. Because a lot of times what we see in the mirror suddenly is the first impact, the first impression, and maybe it depresses us a little bit. One of the easiest and fastest things that you can do is to change your hairstyle. Change the color of your hair. Get some professional advice if possible, or look at pictures and kind of change the style. Act as if you're somebody else with a hairstyle. Might make it a lot of fun as well. And also maybe take some time to maybe, add a little color to your face or wear something pretty. Even if you're not going anywhere, start getting into the practice of wearing a pretty top, a pretty skirt or pants, just that it can make you feel better. Now, the one thing that happens a lot when people, or women, even people, but women, start to lose interest in themselves, often is because they get into the same old situation. They get into a rut, and they don't concentrate on them. And remember, we need to work on ourselves too. And imagery is going to help us to do that. The mirror of the mind is going to help you to do that. Imagining yourself as a future you who's already feeling good about yourself, who loves, admires, and respects yourself. And imagine that you already achieved, already having accomplished that outcome. The one thing I'm going to ask you to do is, when you have that image of yourself already the way you would love to be, and you would feel admiration for you and a lot of respect for you, step into that image and become one with it. Become one with that you who's already feeling beautiful, who already feels a lot of love for yourself, and who respects and admires yourself. Because, you kind of look it, you walk it, you dress it, you comb it, you just are it. You are that way. and imagine how it feels to be that person once again, because I'll bet it's by reading your question, Tatiana, you felt like that before, and so you can do it again. So either project yourself into that future you and or recall how it used to be. The main thing is to lock into that you that is that person, that is that Tatiana, and then allow your body, brain, and mind to memorize it. And I'm going to ask you to do this. I'm going to ask you to put your 3 fingers together, like in the 3 fingers technique, whether you know the technique or not. When you feel really good about yourself in your meditation, because you're experiencing love, admiration, and respect for you, put your fingers together and say to yourself mentally, whenever I have a need or desire to feel this beautiful, to love myself this much, all I need to do is put my fingers together and it will be so. Now, I want you to do this in the morning before the kids wake up. I want you to get up maybe 20 minutes before they do, before you get busy. Take your nice shower, fix your hair, put on a little bit of makeup, and wear something pretty. And then go take care of the children. But first, take care of you. Because when you feel good about yourself, when you love yourself, admire, respect yourself, you will have more love, admiration, respect for your children as well. And it works both ways. But you come first, always for yourself, so that you can be a better mother, a better wife, a better lover, a better friend, and better for yourself. I hope that helps.